Ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, my name is Robert Serrano Jr., and I am the natural born driller because I'm the natural and I'm born to be the driller. And if you don't like it, beat it because no one wants to be defeated. So, what's going on, YouTube universe? What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to this preview. This will be for New Japan Pro Wrestling Wrestle Kingdom 12. And I'm about to pull up the card right now, and this won't take long. By the way, I'm just gonna go through the cards that's gonna happen on here, and then from there I'll just and from here, so I go move on to to my next thing I gotta do after this video. So yeah, Wrestle Kingdom 12 finally is here. Now, am I gonna be able to watch it live? I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet, but I gotta check on the time of it too and all. So, but yeah, overall I'm excited for this. So what I'm about to do right now is to give you all a preview of the list of matches that's gonna be happening on Wrestle Kingdom, and it's gonna take place at January 4th, 2018, which is today is actually January 4th, 2018, at the Tokyo Dome in Tokyo, Japan, as always. And yeah, basically, the tagline for Wrestle Kingdom 12 is Pro Wrestling Together 1.4. Wherever the 1.4, wherever the 1.4 means. Oh yeah, I know what it means. 1.4, January is 1, and 4 is the fourth date of January. So, not understanding. Okay. But anyways, let's get to the card. Like I said, this won't take long. This is gonna be a quick card. To let you know what's gonna happen on the shows. But when it comes to the list of matches, there's gonna be a pre-show that they always do. The pre-show, they always feature the New Japan Rumble. It's not announced who's gonna be in the match yet, but I am excited for that match too. By the way. Can wait to see that that pre-show. And again, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch it live, but who knows? Well, maybe I will, maybe I won't, but we'll see. But I will be able to catch up of the show in case if I don't watch it live. But yeah, but the first match is on the pre-show, and the pre-show is gonna feature the New Japan Rumble, their version of the Royal Rumble. Now we will move on to the main card on the pay-per-view for Wrestle Kingdom 12. So we get Roppongi 3K, which is Shum and Yom first, who are the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, against the Young Bucks, which is Matt and Nick Jackson, representing the Bullet Club and the Elite. My pick is still Young Bucks. Yeah, my pick is the Young Bucks. Let's go Young Bucks. Too sweet. Next we get to a gauntlet match for the never openweight 6-man tag team championships. You get the guys that are representing from Bullet Club, Balak Fale, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Lola versus and they are the never openweight 6-man tag team champions. But they go up against the guys who are representing Chaos, which is Beretta, Trent Beretta, Tomohiro Ishii, and Toru Yano, the one who sells his his merchandises and does this. Versus Michael Elgin and War Machine, which is Hansen and Raymond Rowe. And finally, we get the guys representing from Suzuki Gun, which is Takashi Lizga, and Zach Saber Jr. Get this out, by the way. I can never talk with this in my mouth. Zack Saber Jr. meant to say. And finally, the guys were representing Taguchi in Japan, which is you got Juice Robinson, uh, Ryuki Taguchi, and Tangi Makabe. So yeah, it's good. It's a gauntlet match, and who I want to win? Bullet Club. Basically I want Belek Fale, Tamatanga, and Tonga Lola to win. Basically to retain their never open 6-man tag team championships. Uh, Hello there, Chief Figs, and hello there to River Marino. Okay, and shout out to and also let's go Chris Jericho. Okay, I mean let's go Jericho. Okay, I'll get to that later. I'll get to that momentarily. Um, so yeah, now we get to the next match. Cody, Cody Rhodes being accompanied by his wife, Brandy Rose versus Kota Ibushi. It's just a regular one-on-one match. Who I want to win? Um, Cody. Too sweet for Cody. Yeah. And remember, when it comes to Cody, wrestling has more than one royal family. I'm just saying. All right, take it easy there, guys. I know you're excited for Chris Jericho. I'm actually excited too, but I'll get to that later. I'll get to it momentarily. I'll read the Russell's comments later, but let me get through this. All right, next we get to the Killer Elite Squad, which is Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Lance Archer, who are the IWGP Tag Team Champions, to take on the guys representing Los Ingobernables de Japón, which is Evo and Sanada. Who I want to win? I want the Los Ingobernables to win, obviously. The Los Ingobernables de Japón. Evo and Sanada. Sanada is the co-skull of Los Ingobernables de Japón. By the way, can you say that name? By the way, can you say the name of the group? Los Ingobernables de Japón. I'm just saying. But yeah, that's what I want to win though. Next we get to a hair versus hair match for the never openweight. Hair versus hair match for the never openweight championship. Where Chaos and Suzuki Guns are banned from ringside. Is Minoru Suzuki, who is the number openweight champion, versus Hiroki Goto. So, who I want to win? I want. I like Goto, but I'm gonna go with Suzuki. I'm gonna go for Minoru Suzuki to win the match. So, yeah. So that means Hiroku's gonna have to lose his hair. Yeah, the hair that he worked so hard to grow and everything and make it look good and all that. Yeah, I want him to lose. I want to see how that turns out. But if he doesn't lose, I'm fine. I know it's gonna be a good match though too. But anyways, moving on. Next we get to the four-way match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, which you have the villain representing Bullet Club. Like I said, the villain, the champ, was also the champion. Marty Scurll versus Hiromu Takaishi versus Kushida versus Will Ospreay. Now, who I want to win? I want the villain Marty Scurll to win. I'm going with Bullet Club, guys. Bullet Club all the way. Too sweet. Next we get to Hiroki Tanahashi defending his IWGP Intercontinental Championship versus Jay White. Now, originally it was supposed to be, Hiroki Tanahashi versus Tetsuya Naito. Of what I heard though, at the time. But now they changed their minds now. So yeah, it's gonna be Jay White getting his opportunity to become the next IWGP Intercontinental Champion, and that's nothing. Who I want to win? What comes to Hiroki Tanahashi and Jay White? Just for a safe pick here, I'm gonna go with Jay White. I'm looking forward to see how Jay White is gonna look like when he becomes the next IWGP Intercontinental Champion. Hiroki Tanahashi, I like him and everything. I'm a fan of him, but he's not unfortunately he's not my pick. But we'll see how the match turns out though. 10 minutes has passed by. All right, so now let's get to the match that y'all want me to talk about. The no disqualification match for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. Yes, Alpha versus Omega. You have Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega representing the Bullet Club and the Elite, who is the cleaner and the current IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion. So, this match I want to talk about a lot because Chris Jericho, even though he's part of WWE, he's working on this date for New Japan Pro Wrestling against Kenny Omega. And this feud so far, where Kenny Jericho attacking Kenny Omega, and before that sending your video messages to Kenny Omega, and then finally made his attack to Kenny Omega, and then making him bleed with his own championship belt, and then also Kenny Omega gets revenge by going after him at the press conference, and they start fighting. This is what wrestling is all about. This is how you build a wrestling feud. This is how you build a wrestling match, leading into the biggest pay-per-view in New Japan Pro Wrestling has to offer. This is, and when it comes to Wrestle Kingdom, New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom is their WrestleMania. It's their Super Bowl. It's their World Series. It's their All Stars when it comes to NBA. It's their Olympic Games for the gold medal match. You know, the tournament of all tournaments, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this match too. By the way, you're all looking forward to this match, just like I'm looking forward to this match. I'm a fan of both guys, Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho. You know, despite Kenny Omega wearing that Princess Jasmine costume and him doing all that weird shit, I'm a fan of him when it comes to wrestling. Besides what he does outside of wrestling, or even when it came to him wearing that Princess Jasmine outfit from that wrestling event that he was in. I believe it was in Japan, but I'm not a fan of that type of Kenny Omega. The type of fan I am of Kenny Omega is his wrestling, because he's a very good wrestler, one of the best in the world, facing one of the best in the world at what he does, and that is Chris Jericho. Now here's the thing: are we going to be seeing the Y2J Chris Jericho performing, or are we going to be seeing the Lionheart Chris Jericho performing? Because here's the thing: Chris Jericho is past his prime, and he's not he's not what he once were. And during the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s, and now we're in the 2010s, and Chris Jericho, he's not the same anymore, but he can still hang. He can still try and hang however he can. Here's the thing: Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles from WrestleMania. Chris Jericho was let's face it, Chris Jericho was trash against AJ Styles from that match back at WrestleMania 32. Because Chris Jericho was messing up a couple of moves for making AJ Styles look bad in that match. So, but Chris Jericho, he messed up clean up his mistakes. As the year went by, and now we're going to see how Chris Jericho, what Chris Jericho is made of. Is he still the same old Chris Jericho from the WWE, or is he going to be the Chris Jericho that we can see him to being as one of the best in the world at what he does? So again, are we going to see the Y2J Chris Jericho from WWE, or are we going to see the Lionheart Chris Jericho from the days of ECW, WCW, New Japan, Stampede Wrestling, and all that Chris Jericho was part of before he came to WWE as Y2J? We had to wait and see. But I am looking forward to this match. I'm looking forward to see how this match turns out between Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho. Obviously, when it comes to Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega is going to be the one carrying the match. Obviously. Same thing with AJ Styles carrying Chris Jericho for WrestleMania 32. It's going to be the same thing here Wrestle Kingdom 12, where Kenny Omega is going to be the one carrying the match, outperforming Chris Jericho. But again, it depends on what Chris Jericho is capable of doing right now. And it's nothing. Are we going to see Chris Jericho in his WWE tights, or are we going to see Chris Jericho of his old school Lionheart tights? We'll see. Now, as far as who I want to win, I'm pretty sure you all want Chris Jericho to win. But I don't think that's going to happen, because it's for the United States Championship. Plus, it's nothing. There's rumors saying that that Kenny Omega is going to be a part of the WWE's Royal Rumble. I doubt that. Kenny Omega has made it very clear that he's never going to WWE, and I don't want him to go to WWE, because if he goes to WWE, his career will be over. Let's be honest. So. And that's nothing. Kenny Omega is the guy is to be pulled over by Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho his job is to pull over guys that are looking towards the future and Kenny Omega is the guy looking towards the future in professional wrestling right now. Some people don't like him, and that's fine. That's their opinions. They're entitled to that opinion, just like I'm entitled to my own opinion. So yeah, if you feel like Chris Jericho's gonna win, that's fine. Yeah, yeah, that's your opinion. But my opinion, I think Kenny Omega is gonna win. It's gonna be the one to win this match. Chris Jericho is just there just to pull over Kenny Omega. He made Kenny Omega look good by attacking him. He made Kenny Omega look good when Kenny Omega attacked back at him at the press conference, and he's gonna make him look good in this match. We'll see if Chris Jericho can do that. In his age right now. Wow, this match I've been talking a whole lot about too. Sorry, Jericho is probably passing the torch to. Yes, I agree. Kenny Omega is getting that torch from Chris Jericho. Kenny Omega is far more better than Chris Jericho. When it comes to in ring, and so yeah, Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho for the United States Championship. Can't wait for that match. And again, folks, I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to watch it live because it's a different timeline when it comes to watching that event, whereas it's gonna be on live in Japan, but we'll see. Again, if I don't watch it on later on tonight, that's fine. I'll go catch it later on this week. So, and finally, So basically, my point is, IWGP Heavyweight Championship, Kenny Omega to retain. Chris Jericho's just, like I said, Chris Jericho's gonna be there just to pull him over, and hopefully it'll be one of the best matches on the card. And finally, the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, which is Kazuchika Okada defending his IWGP Heavyweight Championship against. By the way, when it comes to Okada, he represents Chaos. Okay, he's going up against a guy who's representing and the leader of the Los Ingobernables de Japón, Taishui Naito. Now, this match, I've never seen these two guys wrestle before. When it comes to Naito and Okada, I heard they wrestled each other many times before, but I never actually got a chance to see it at the time. But I heard they were all good matches, and hopefully when we get to my watch this watch these two wrestle each other for the first time. Me for the first time watching these two wrestle each other, because again I never seen those two wrestle each other 1-on-1 before, especially when it comes to the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. So, with that being said, who I want to win? Of course, I want Tatsumi Naito to win. It's all about the Los Ingobernables of crying out loud, Yeah, but I'm looking forward to this match too. By the way, it's a main event match. Okada versus Naito for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Looking forward to this match too. I know Okada's going to get it done, but I want Naito to win. If Naito don't win, that's fine. I don't care. As long as it's a good match, one of the best matches on the card too. I'm good with it. Just like last year with Wrestle Kingdom 11, Okada beat Omega. I didn't care. It was a good match. It was a 5-star to 6-star match. That's how I feel about that. But yeah, so let me go back to the cards again. So yeah, the pre-show will have the New Japan Rumble, and then the main show is going to have the tag team match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. Roppongi 3K versus the Young Bucks. The gauntlet match for the never openweight 6-man tag team championship. Is Bullet Club versus Chaos versus Michael Elgin, who's Unbreakable Michael Elgin, and War Machine, and the Suzuki Guns. The Suzuki Gun, and the Taguchi Japan, and you get a singles match with Cody versus Kota Ibushi. You got a tag team match for the IWGP Tag Team Championship. The Killer Elite defended against Los Ingobernables de Japón. You get a hair versus hair match for the never openweight championship with Chaos and Suzuki Gun banned from ringside. Minoru Suzuki versus Hiroki Goto. Goto, I meant to say. The four-way for the a four-way match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. The champion are the villain Marty Scurll versus Hiromi Takahashi, who's representing the Los Ingobernables, who's representing the Los Ingobernables de Japón, versus uh, Kushida, Kushida versus Will Ospreay. You get a singles match for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. Hiroki Tanahashi versus Jay White. A no disqualification match for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship with Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho. Alpha versus Omega. And finally, the singles match for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Kazuchika Okada versus Taisui Naito. What I can do of that one, and if I do, you'll get an early review of that one. They're sometime this week, either by tomorrow or by the weekends. Basically, but you'll still get from me. So that being said,
Any paper you gotta give me?
yes. So yeah, so that being said, I'm gonna end it.
No. I'm just tired.
All right. All right. So before I go, maybe just read a couple of comments. And sorry about that, folks. My uncle and my little brother having a discussion. But let's see. Chief Fake says hi. Hey, I say hey back to him. Ray. River Maroney says hello. And I say hello back to him. River Maroney says let's go Jericho. I read that already. All right. And let's see. Oh, Chief Figs Jericho, FTW, which means fuck the world. Okay, yeah, basically he's going for Jericho to win. I think. River Maroney, or I don't know if I'm not pronouncing the last name right. I apologize, but Alpha versus Omega, yeah. Question mark and laughing face. Okay, I think I said fun. Oh, that was funny. Chief Figs, thank you for that, by the way. Ali Carvalho. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name right, but you ask, are you gonna stream the event? I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet, really. Chief Figs, no, he isn't. What? Okay, yeah, I guess he's defending me here. Okay, but thanks, Chief Figs. Chief Figs, meant to say. No, my apologies. Also, you said I think it's Omega. He's probably. Oh yeah, I read that right. Passing the torch to Omega. The torch from the new Canadian wrestler. Yes, I agree. And finally, sorry, Jericho is probably passing the torch to Omega. Yes, I agree. He is. And that's it. Thank you for the live comments to all you guys that commented, and thank you all for watching. And also thank you all for watching. So that being said, I'll wrap up from there. So again, if you're looking forward to watching Wrestle Kingdom 12, let me know in the comments below. After this video is over, basically, I'll read it out there, and let me know who you think is going to win. Besides, for those who already let me know who won, who you want to win. When it comes to Jericho versus Omega. So I'm gonna wrap up from there. Thank you all for watching, and after excuse me, I'm gonna do another live preview, another preview on Facebook Live. So y'all take care. Have a good night. Peace on the streets. I'll talk to you all soon. I hope you all enjoy Wrestle Kingdom 12. So yeah, you guys take care. Natural Born Driller, out.